Hello everyone, Triple here, and I'm here with another episode of the NNDL. And this round we're up against the faded rival, Calion. We've been going this for a while, and I believe the score is 2-1 in my favor on draft leagues or something. I don't think I didn't keep track of this. Wow. I'm such a bad rival. Anyway, he has a very scary team. As I've shown in the in the draft breakdown video, he has Glade as a really strong mon, which I'm very scared of. Then Aleki and Spectrier with Comfey as very fast, strong attackers. And Incin, Skarmory and Gastrodon with Goodra as the defensive pivots. And oh my god, how am I ever gonna do this? I have a very simple plan, which is Rillaboom. Grassy Glide beats Regieleki and Spectrier because both of those can't use priority. So in theory I could just hit them and be with Choice Band I can knock them out. Glade can Shadow Sneak me, but otherwise I still have priority, and Banded Adamant Grassy Glide is still gonna do a lot of damage. So if I chip that down, it should be enough. The problem with this is Incineroar and Skarmory. Both very scary mons. Can wall me very well. Also Comfey kind of, and Lurantis kind of. Comfey can outspeed me because +3 priority is busted. I'm genuinely scared of Comfey, which I should be, because I know if anyone knows what this thing does, it's me. And Lurantis can set up the defense, which is a bit of a problem. But I do have Arcanine. The one problem with that is Intimidate. I need Intimidate for Glade and Incineroar. But if I bring this in on Lurantis, it gets an attack buff by contrary. So that's a bit of a problem. But I have Toxic, which can hit incoming Incineroar and Gastrodon, also Goodra. And with Substitute Morning Sun, I can then proceed to be very annoying and chip them down to the point where Brilla can just come in and click buttons. And Flamethrower, which doesn't care about the defense boosting from Lurantis, which is very handy. Plus I have the burn chance, unlike a Glade coming in or a Goodra coming in, which to be fair, Goodra I don't want to burn. Morning Sun is just very nice, physically defensive. Mostly my Glade answer. And I guess kind of Skarmory, because Skarmory is also pretty scary. I have Diancie Mega, who is here to blow holes into his team for Rillaboom to sweep, because the monsters that come in on this are AV Incin, and I guess Skarmory? Gastrodon, because it's bulky enough. But with Rock Polish, I outspeed Regieleki and Spectrier, and then that stab Moonblast from 460 attack, that hurts everything a lot. So my goal is to use Moonblast to hit everything, then Mystical Fire specifically for Skarmory, and potentially also lowering the attack on Comfey, which could be very handy, and Earth Power for Incineroar. And just kind of weaken everything to the point that I can sweep. I have Dracovish. I have to run Choice Scarf here, because with Choice Scarf it outspeeds. I believe this set I made to outspeed. Let me just check my calcs actually before I say anything stupid. Let's grab Spectrier real quick. Spectrier, fast dagger. I just outspeed Spectrier. Timid Spectrier. That's why I run Scarf here. The fact that I outrun Spectrier also means that I can outrun Glade, which is pretty important here, because if it sets up on me, I can bring this out. I can eat the Shadow Sneak, because Dracovish has decent bulk. So I come in on a Shadow, I can eat a Shadow Sneak and then knock it out with Outrage or Vicious Rend. Outrage is here for Gastrodon. If I get Gastrodon out of the way, I can click Vicious Rant for free. His only answer then is Gudra, which risks taking an Outrage then. So this is also like very solid for knocking holes into his lineup. I have Audino. I need Audino because Spectrier. I went with Toxic, Wish, Heal Bell, Hyper Voice. Just kind of Toxic, like it's specifically for Spectrier. I can eat hits from the Eleki too, and probably the Comfey and the Gudra. Comfey does have a problem with that, which is it gets aromatherapy itself. And for the rest, like Wish, Heal Bell, just like support the team. Hyper Voice can do some decent damage to everything except the Skarmory and the Spectrier, so I might as well. I hope this can wall the Spectrier. And last, Gliscor with Toxic, Roost, U-Turn, EQ. U-Turn is going to be really handy here because Skarmory is almost a guaranteed switch in to this. So I can U-Turn out on that, get like my Arcanine in and click Toxic on something. Could be very nice. Also my own Toxic is really good for a Gastrodon coming in. Or a Gudra coming in, I guess. Even like Gallade. A Toxic on Gallade would mean more chances Rillaboom knocks it out with the Grassy Glide. So that's potentially like really good. Overall, like the plan is very simple. Dracovish or Rillaboom needs to break through him. Or else I just lose. Because holy crap, he has a scary team. And he has like immunities to most of my strong attacks. Or really good resistances. Like Skarmory Gastrodon is insanely hard to beat. So I guess we'll have to see how it goes in the actual battle. We're actually just chatting, like making sure we get everything set up. So I'll see you on the other side. And there we go. He does bring Gastro, he does bring Skarmory, he doesn't bring Incin, which was one of the ones I was... Oh no. Did he do what I was scared of? Hold on, I'm gonna copy the link and just send that real quick. Oh wait, Cal is also on that. But one thing I was scared of was Grassy Glide Lurantis. My Rillaboom looks really good here, except of course Skarmory, but outside of Skarmory, Rillaboom kind of just Grassy Glides everything. I like the idea of lead Diancie because my whole game plan is that Skarmory. Outside of Skarmory, I don't have to care about anything because almost everything dies to abandoned Grassy Glide. Since I'm adamant, that should be... Lead Diancie. He does go Reggie Eleki. Likely to screens up actually. Just to Volt Switch. Alright, that's fine. That's good damage though. I'm gonna go Rilla here. U-turn out. Ballsy. That's a very fragile... I'm just gonna... You know what? Outrage. As he mementos me, that's huge. I Arcanine here. Because even if this dies, I just go back into Dracovish and click Vicious Rend here. Because I'm guaranteed faster than this. He can Shadow Sneak me. Nice. Huge. Now Rillaboom just goes in. No. We click Toxic here. That is fine. U-turn. And another... I click Leech Life here, actually. That's fine. I just save this again. And I U-turn here. Rilla, Grassy Glide. Uh-huh. Another Grassy Glide here. And yeah. Yeah, this does also kill. Also, I got a crit. I don't think that crit really mattered. But I knew Rillaboom was going to be my key. Because he had two answers to it, which were Skarmory and Incin. And if I played it well, which first of all he let me get rid of Gasto with the Memento, which Memento is really cool, I have to say. Like, Memento is a cool idea because then you can set up with Glade. But the thing with Glade is, my Rillaboom always has priority over it. And as you can see, like 84% to Mega Glade. And Dracovish is always faster than it. So he can Shadow Sneak me, but he will take a lot of damage. So he wasn't safe with that either way, I feel. Screech Alecki is really cool, because that also helps Glade a lot. Not gonna lie, his team looked really interesting. I'm gonna tell him the Lurantis thing, because I was so scared of like him bringing Superpower plus Grassy Glide. Because that way he would outspeed my Dracovish. And he get the terrain boost, and that just was a scary idea to me. But yeah, this was really solid. I'm really glad you were worried about insta-losing. I mean, I was. Like, that Glade was scary. But yeah, really good victory. Calion has been doing pretty good this series because he has a really interesting team. I really like his team. But he's no match for the monkey. GG's to Calion. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.